For us, for all the living organisms, may it be plants, may it be you and me, the processes, respiration, nutrition, the circulation, excretion, these are the steps, processes, and the most vital processes necessary for us to survive, for the living beings to survive. And these are known as life processes. So there are two modes or two most common type of nutrition modes. One is autotrophic, the other is heterotrophic. Autotrophic and heterotrophic. So what is this autotrophic? So autotrophic means making food by ourselves, themselves, like plant make their food by themselves. What is heterotrophic? We eat plant, we or the animals eat plant, they don't make their own food. So autotrophic, auto means self. This is a type of nutrition in which the inorganic materials like the CO2, this is used to synthesize the organic food, and the process is known as photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is being employed by the plants in order to make their food, to make carbohydrate. Green plants, they use this autotrophic mode of nutrition, and organisms which use autotrophic mode of nutrition, they are known as autotrophs. What are they called? Autotrophs. Now the question is, how this autotrophic nutrition actually takes place or occurs in plant, and how do they use photosynthesis? For photosynthesis to take place, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll, these all are required as the ingredient, as the raw material. So sunlight provides energy, chlorophyll absorbs this sunlight, then carbon dioxide is reduced to carbohydrates, and the water is oxidized in order to release the oxygen. So water is taken up from the soil through the roots, or it can be taken from outside moisture. And the chloroplast, this is the site where the photosynthesis actually occurs, and this contain green color pigment. The leaves especially, they have chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is responsible for trapping the sunlight, the energy for photosynthesis. So in all, what are the steps of photosynthesis? First is absorption of light by the chlorophyll, then conversion of this light energy into chemical energy, then splitting of this water into hydrogen and oxygen, and finally the reduction of this CO2 to carbohydrates, which is the food. Leaves have something called as stomata. They have small openings. Leaves have small openings known as stomata, and this is responsible for the exchange of gases. Stomata, somewhere you will also find out stoma. This is surrounded by guard cells. These are the guard cells. See, these are the guard cells which guard the opening, because this is the stomata aperture and this is the inner wall. So these two guards the opening and closing of stomata, and guard cells also contain the chloroplast. So what is the overall equation governing the photosynthesis, or how we can define photosynthesis in one equation? Carbon dioxide CO2 combines with water H2O in the presence of sunlight, and with the help of chlorophyll it gives you sugar and oxygen, and this oxygen we breathe, animal breathe.